Hi, everyone. Welcome to Michelle's Mystic Corner. I hope everyone is doing great today. I know that tomorrow is Easter, so happy Easter to everyone, a day early. I hope everyone has fun plans in store. I do not have any plans. That is crazy, but I don't. I'm going to enjoy a quiet day tomorrow. Well, no, it won't be quiet because I'll be online tomorrow. So there you go. And so I wanted to pull a card for the day, which is not always what I do, but we're going to do that. And today I pulled the Fool card. And if you'll notice with this Fool card, it looks like I think that might be, I think he's the Hierophant. Hierophant? He is inside of the Fool card. So with this card, what I am seeing is when you start an adventure today, make sure you use your wisdom, your advice given to you from somebody else. That way, when you take that jump and you know you were going to take that jump because here's your card, just make sure you have all your ducks in a row. I know that my ducks are not always in a row. I usually have one or two wandering around, so just make sure you pull those all in and make sure they're following you and you're going the right way when you make that jump. But this card is a good indicator that whatever it is you want to do, go for it today. All right, so there is the card of the day. I love the Fool card. In my deck that I'm working on, I don't want to call him the Fool. I am thinking more maybe the Adventurer because I really like that. So there is that. So let's take a look. Good morning, TJ. I know that is shortened to just. I cannot say that. I am so sorry, and I butchered it. And Dax is in there. So today we are going to be discussing, and we do have a topic today. What how pagan living can bring peace. And I love this topic because a lot of people in my circle alone, they see pagan living as very not a good thing. And I usually have to explain to them that it's not bad. In fact, my lifestyle brings more peace than any other lifestyle that I myself have lived. Um, and I have been other religions. The one, the reason I love my lifestyle now, my pagan lifestyle, is that there is no religion in it. It's just living the natural lifestyle, following nature, following my own belief system, and working with the universe and nature, um, and working with the deities that I choose, not one that has threatened me per se. So those are my own personal feelings. Let's see here. So one of the benefits of pagan living is that there is a lot of rituals. And people look at rituals like, why? And what is the point in doing rituals? Okay. And so if you take the pentacle, there are 5 points on a pentacle. Okay. Earth, air, fire, water, spirit. Okay. Now we have 5 senses. So when we do those rituals, we are bringing in all of our senses into those rituals. So we are bringing in ourselves, our whole being into what we are doing with nature, with the universe. Um, and it just gives that whole sense of, ooh, I'm already getting goosebumps, of just being alive and being one with the universe, being one with Mother Earth. You know, when you're walking barefoot, when you're touching and actually communicating with the earth and with the air around you and with the fire, the water. It is actually a very beautiful, sensitive, personal, and group setting experience. So that is also a very huge thing. Sorry, I have grandchildren interrupting. Okay. Another big thing with pagan living and lifestyle is meditation. And with meditation, there is a lot of peace involved. And meditation, we're going to be getting into meditation again on the Mystic Corner. But meditation is not always about visualizing in your head. It also can be about feeling and sensing the physical feelings of the body, um, all sorts of different things. There's colors to see, there's colors to experience. Ah, that can bring a lot of peace to your body. That can bring a lot of peace to your mind. It can bring a lot of healing to all of that. And it is a great, great experience. It connects you with not just your higher self, but also with the higher deities if that is what you want to experience. And the thing with meditation is you will inadvertently set your own limits and your own boundaries because it's a practice and you have to practice and build upon your own meditation until you get to the point where you feel that you are at that point. So there is that to think about. Let me take a look at the chat real quick. Yeah, it is pretty quiet in here so far, but it will get busier. Dan's going to be in there soon. And I have a visitor. This is my kitty Tigress. She's going to get into everything and knock stuff over. That's okay. So, another big thing about pagan living is we do crystals. Some of us do work with crystals. Crystals have energy. Go knock on the door and tell Papa. Okay. I'm so sorry. So, we work with crystals. Crystals have energies in them. Okay. And let's see if I have any handy here. My favorite, of course, is the amethyst. And I have those everywhere. And so I carry different stones with me depending on what I'm feeling. And so they can help with their energies. They can help with calming. They can help with giving you protection from different energies around you. They can bring peace when need to. And that is why I will carry with me my amethyst or my tiger's eye or even my rose quartz because those are very calming for me. And I'll just sit there and hold on to it and rub it. So that's always a really good aspect to it. I'm typing a note. Honey, you need to go in the other room for me. Okay. So sorry, gang. Okay. So there's crystals for you. Another thing you can do for calming, for peace from pagan living is I use herbs. I will take some rosemary. I will take a little bit of lavender. I usually add a pinch of cinnamon because I like the smell. And cinnamon is an herb that will boost any spell or any type of magical intent that you're using. And then there's a few others that you can throw in there. You can throw in St. John's wort. Sometimes I'll throw in nettle because the nettle seeds just have that woodsy smell to it, right? And it just gives that aroma of almost like a camping trip, right? And when you are feeling out of sorts and you just need that, oh, I got to get away from everybody, go into a little room and be by yourself 5-10 minutes. Put it all in a little container, something you can burn in safely. I have my little cauldron, and you put it all together, and you put in some little stuff in there, and you just burn it and just let it, let the smell invade you, and then you will feel that peacefulness start to surrender your mind. And that is part of pagan living. It's all about the peace that we need to get through each day. Okay, I'm going to see what's going on in the chat here. Hi, Maria. All right. Hey, we're slowly getting more in here. Okay. And if there's any questions about pagan living, please feel free to ask that before we get to any of the other good questions. um, so more about pagan living. Okay. So these are just a few of the different things about the pagan lifestyle that bring peace. And these are my takes on it. So when we come back to the talking about the rituals, when I put all of my senses into doing a ritual, it it brings about not just peace for me. So let's go a little bit further with this. It brings about a joy and a peace that covers my whole entire household. So for about a week or so after a ritual that we'll do here, the whole house is calm, and it is amazing. And I haven't done a ritual in a while. Shame on me. Um, but they will, because your energy changes. Anybody in the circle that's doing the ritual with you, their energy changes, and then you come into your home and you bring that with you, and everybody in there is going to feel all that, and then their energy will start to calm down as well. And so that is how you bring peace into it. Burning incense. It's not just for the smell. Yes, it smells good, but when you smell, it can take you back to memories that you don't even know you have. Smells can bring comfort that you didn't know you even needed, right? So incense can do that, which a lot of people didn't even realize. Look at the I'm gonna date myself. Look at the old ladies who have potpourri in their drawers. Yes, it smells good, but there's more to that. That was handed down by our mothers and our grandmothers. It's a tradition. It's I know I have one, and it doesn't even smell anymore. So why do I even have it? Because it's a memory, and it brings peace to my heart to know that my grandma did that. And it gives me that closeness to her. So little things that bring you peace that you wouldn't have ever have thought, oh, that came from paganism. Yeah, it did. It sure did. So those are things to consider. Tarot readings. A lot of people say I am so drained. Oh, that wore me out. But maybe I'm different. I don't know. But when I do my readings, it energizes me and it fills me with this peace because I am in the spiritual realm. I'm connected. I'm in my own zone. I am doing what I am meant to do. And so, therefore, I am at peace while I'm doing my tarot reading because that's what I'm meant to do. And it's right and it feels right. And it's a connection and I'm sharing energy. So, therefore, again, that brings more peace. So, there's more to consider with pagan lifestyle and how it can bring you peace than just, oh, it's just a pagan living, because it's not. There are, okay, pagan recipes. A lot of people who made these recipes, they did trial and error. And so when I look at someone's recipe and I'm like, oh, I really want to make it my own, I will make their recipe first and enjoy their recipe. And I don't know them, but I will light a candle and, I'll take my candle, I'll inscribe their name on it, and it's a white candle. And I will and take whether it's a cake or a brew or whatever, and I will burn that candle while I'm taking in theirs. And then when I'm ready to twist that recipe to my own, I can thank them for theirs and then make my own. And that gives me my own peace that I have enjoyed something that somebody else made and let me know about and blessed me with, and now I can make mine. And so that is a beautiful gratitude and peace go hand in hand. That is a beautiful way to bring gratitude and peace together. Something to think about. All right. Cedar, yes. Cedar is an excellent herb. I love cedar. It does. I have so many herbs. It's insane. I have pill bottles full of herbs because I ran out of my containers. Okay, let's see. And then the other thing that brings, okay, the other thing with paganism is the moon phases. I totally knew nothing about the moon phases other than there was a full moon, there was a new moon, and there were moons that were half full, and that's it. Okay, so then I got into paganism, and now I know. I know that the full moon is, oh, there's so much you can do under a full moon. And it's all about the psyche and passion and bringing in to yourself and giving to yourself, whereas the new moon is all different. It's all new, so you want to start new things, right? You want to let go of the old and do the new. And then you've got the crescent moon and the waxing moon, which is where one is coming into the full moon and one is going into the new moon. Those are things that I never learned, never took the time to learn, but now I have. And I can look up at the moon and I know that stuff now. And that is an amazing thing to know. And it makes you feel smart. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah. So there is that for you as well. Okay, I'm going to go back to the chat and see if anybody else has joined. Okay. So let's read a few of these questions here while Yeah, it is still really, it is, Dax, but hopefully it'll pick up a little bit. If not, that's okay. Okay. Yeah, cedar, nettle, there was a marshmallow root. Marshmallow root's one of my favorites. Okay. The other thing with paganism, okay, I am going to answer your questions really. I got this yesterday, but today is my day of playing with it. So here it is. This is my little, it's got a bunch of little numbers on it. I have not read the instructions yet. But we got this. So, and it has a songbook. Each number has a different tone. So as soon as I get the songs down, hey, I can start playing this on there. And these help. These help in meditations. Oh, these help in healings. It is this is called I forgot. That's really sad. The steel tongue drum. And it does have songs, but ragdoll playing piano, baby song, um, throw a handkerchief, little rabbit lambkin, and they're like, look, these numbers are so small. It is going to be hard. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to learn these songs and I'm going to play this thing. So, or Dan will, one of the two. Make him play it for us, right? Okay. Yeah, it does. It needs to be on the desk. I'm eventually I want a big one. Okay, so TJ asked, what are Siddharth's next actions towards me? Blocked situation. Okay. I do. I have a singing bowl. She's down there, but I do have a singing bowl. Oh, it's really pretty. I'll have to pull it out next time. Okay. So, TJ, here's where I'm at with Siddharth. I have the seven of coins, but with the seven of coins, there's something sneaky going on. Okay. Like this seven of coins, he is being very sneaky. And then we have the emperor, and the emperor is missing. So Siddharth is not thinking clearly. He is on the journey. He wants to go. He wants to be. It's like he is attracted to you, but he's got other things on his mind and he's doing his own thing. He's got his own issues with finances right now, and he's torn. See the chariot horses here? He's on his own path right now and he needs time. He's just not ready for a relationship that I can see right now. Okay. Hi, Dan. Okay, Miss Maria. Okay. Maria asked, will Philip move out in the near future or will he stay? Okay, let's take a look. Will Philip move out in the near future or will he stay? That was loud. What, honey? What? There's an ambulance of the candies up there. Okay, I'll be right there. Okay. Okay. Maria. Now, and I just shuffled, so out. Go. And again, I got the Empress. So you are the one that has to make this decision. If you want him out, you have to be firm. Okay? Because you've already told him to get out, but you are holding on to this emotional, you're holding on to the emotional trauma. And you can't decide if you really want him out or not, because if you really want him out, you would tell him to get out and you would stand at the door until he left. And so you're just holding on to that. So what you really need to do is you need to pull these swords out of your back and spend some time alone. And then once you do that, you'll be able to find out who you really are again and move on with your own self. And so that's what I have for you. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, kitty control, right? Okay. Are there any other questions? If so, just put them in the chat. If not, I'm going to take a few minutes here and we are going to discuss. All of my readings are on sale for $49.99. And if you want a reading, just go over to psychic.cafe/mystic corner and hit the envelope button and leave me a message. We will book a session. If you want a numerology report, $49.99. I'll do the same thing. Just go over to psychic.cafe/Michelle. And again, hit the little envelope. It's yeah, just hit the envelope. You'll be able to message me. I will get back to you and we will set up a date and a time and get it all set up and booked. Let's see. What's going on? Dax, what do I need to know now about my hypnosis coaching business? Okay. Okay, so the first card I got is the Two of Swords. But here's the strange thing. You're holding one of those swords and you're cutting yourself with it. Okay. And the other sword you're not even holding. So, and your eyes are covered. And so you do have the world at your hand, but you're overthinking some aspect of it that is really cutting deep. And so you got to really work on that in order to do that, because you want to heal the world, which we got the world card. But in order to do that, you need to look at a whole different perspective of what you're holding on to emotionally and let that go. And when you do let that go, you are going to be offered a new opportunity that is going to sit really well with you. And it's going to definitely let this hypnosis business take off. So that's what I'm seeing for you. Okay. Absolutely. Awesome sauce. Dax always says awesome sauce. I was saying awesome sauce for years. I have these friends that always said it, so I started saying it. And then I met Dax and he was saying it. And it's just so funny. We all just, it's too funny. No, you haven't said it in a while. You haven't. Okay. There's Dan in the background. Okay. Any more questions? Hi, Linda. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Glad to see you in. And we were just talking about the pagan lifestyle and how it can bring peace. And now we're just answering questions. Yes, it does sound like he needs another cigarette, huh, Dax? Okay. So, tomorrow, tomorrow we are going to be doing something. I just went completely blank on what we're doing tomorrow. There, maybe Dax can type it in the chat because I forgot. But there's usually now a show on Sunday, but I can't remember which one it is. Um, is there a new show coming up tomorrow, Dax? Yes, that's right. Numerology number energies 1 through 9. I knew it. That's right. Okay. And I'm really looking forward to that because we have been talking about numerology for like a month or two now, and it has been so much fun. And tomorrow we're going to be talking about the energies of the numbers. And so that is going to be, yes, that was the cat. And yes, feel free to ask a question, Linda. Absolutely. Yes. So Dax put in the chat for us, and it's going to be great. We love our numerology topics. Um, yeah, the energies of the numbers are they're going to be fun topics. So we hope to see you, and that will be at the same time, 11 a.m. Los Angeles time, 2 p.m. New York time. I think that's right. I'll get it all down. I'll get it all down yet. Okay. Dax says I'm way off. Okay. Why has some of my cats suddenly started? Oh no, he said maybe not. Okay. Peeing at the entrance of my flat and the kitchen. She's never done it before. Interesting. Okay. So here's what I got. And the first thing that came to my mind, and I'm telling you, I've been shuffling. I sat here shuffling. I got I got the emperor again. But in this case, cats cats are very, very, very sensitive. So here's what I'm thinking. I'll just saying that. Cats are sensitive. Cats are emotional. So if in the Emperor he is missing and there are 9 cups here, I'm thinking that the cat who has 9 lives is sensing maybe there is a spirit that hangs out by that door all of a sudden and could be in the kitchen. It is very possible. Um, the other aspect could be that the cat is starting to show a little dominance and is showing that is her spot. Don't mess with me. This is my spot now. I've had enough of the rest of you cats. But this Emperor card, with him missing the way he is, and all of the cups over here, all of these emotions, cats are so sensitive. I just feel like that might be her maybe communicating with a spirit there. That's just my own intuition feeling. So that's what I'm feeling for you. And I hope that resonates and helps you. Okay. Yeah, it's a mouse. Could be. But then all of her cats would be there. Because mine usually are. So that is, and not all the not all of the animals will connect to a spirit. That is the other thing. I've heard people say, watch your animals. When my mother was passing, they would say, the social workers, my mom's counselor and social worker would tell me, watch your animals, right? They'll let you know. No, no, only one did. And so not all of them will connect. So when it's only one, and that's why I'm suggesting the spirit, is because if it's only one, that would make more sense, likely that it's a spirit. Oh, one of your students can see an entity named Jake. See, interesting. Yeah. Yeah. And Jake is probably younger. I'm getting a very, like, a teenage 20ish feeling for this Jake. So you're that cat. Yeah. I have chills. I'm sorry. That makes sense. Yep. Jake from State Farm. Oh, Dan. What are we going to do with you? Well, does anybody else have any more questions, or should we go ahead and end the show early? Wow. We might get out of here early today. Oh, okay. Wow. That is intriguing, Linda. Well, then, so I want to thank everyone for being here. I am looking forward to tomorrow. I hope everyone will join us. 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m. London time. Hey, I did it. Woohoo! And we are going to be right back here, same channel, right here on YouTube. Um, and let's see. And then we will be back, I think, on Wednesday also at 2 p.m. We're going to have our pop-up show. And then next Saturday is Crown Share Saturday. And we're all going to wear our crowns and everyone can join. If you're a member, you can join on Zoom. So that will be really fun. I love having everyone up here. And don't forget to bring your decks next Saturday because we're going to have a lot of fun. So, with that, I hope everyone has a great Easter. If we don't see you tomorrow, happy Easter, happy Ostara, and we will see you next time. Bye, everyone.